Hello, hello, and welcome back. It is Monday afternoon. It is time again. Hi, Indy. Welcome. Hope you had a nice weekend. And yeah, I thought a little bit about Rocket League on the weekend, so maybe I'll just download it and test it. Don't have a better idea yet. Weekend was great. That's good to hear. Yeah, mine was also okay. Not too hard work, so all good. It is time to compare some cars again for the upcoming races at Fuji in the GT Sprint Series this week. And yeah, this week only 3 streams from me. Tomorrow I'll be racing GT3, and then on Thursday I plan to do Nordschleife in the touring car. I don't know if this works out. Still have to think about it. But yeah. Let's see, maybe it's doable and it's a good training for me for the Nordschleife. Yeah. Then I would say let's start in with the first car. And this time I'm using the VRS track conditions again, because there are actually no track conditions in the Go Setups videos on YouTube anymore. Maybe they forgot them, or I don't know why. And as always, track state is at 50%. All right, yeah, that's all good. All good, Andy. Thank you for the info. Hi, Psycho Mamba. Try another one. Do I recommend the Porsche? The Porsche is completely different. Thank you for the follow. But tomorrow there will be downtime in iRacing again. It opens in a browser, but tomorrow in like a bit earlier in the afternoon there will be a patch, and then usually we also have demo drive available. So if you have time, test the cars there. I can highly recommend it. Then they're on the bottom here. Oh, you can't see it. There will be the demo drive available, bottom left. And then you can test all the cars. Which GT3 is my favorite right now? Not that easy to answer. I really like the Merc. I understand that if you're looking for something different, that you want to go with a mid-engine car. Hi, Verstappen, welcome in. Hope you as well had a nice weekend. Hi. Yeah, the Porsche is like probably the most unique car driving-wise, or in terms of steering feel. If you have the Porsche Cup car or the Porsche GT4 car in iRacing, they feel kind of similar in terms of the steering. Yeah, other than that, the other mid-engined cars that I can recommend is the Mclaren. The Mclaren feels really pointy and nice. If you don't like understeery cars, the Mclaren is perfect. The Ferrari is a bit stiffer and a bit more stable on the front end. The Corvette is quite tricky to drive. I wouldn't recommend the Acura right now. I would say if you want mid-engine, yeah, probably try the Porsche and the McLaren. Yeah. The Porsche is not always the meta car. It's only the meta car in like super fast tracks like Daytona right now, but it always changes, you know. Everything always switches around the balance of performance. But you can be competitive in the Porsche if you are good at driving the Porsche. You can be definitely up there. You really don't like the Ferrari? Okay. Then maybe the McLaren isn't the right thing for you. The McLaren is less understeery than the Ferrari, but still like drives like a mid-engined GT3 car. Bike is kind of good mid-engine car too. I don't know, if you're in the mood for something front-engined, try out the Ford Mustang and the Aston Martin. They feel pretty close to the Mercedes, but they're not completely the same. Mid-engine, yeah, the Porsche is quite unique. It's really soft on the front end. You have to increase the force feedback a little bit. McLaren is more like a chill brother of the Ferrari. I would say it's the other way around. Yeah, I mean, hi, Heditate, servus, welcome. Hope you as well had a nice weekend. You mostly can drive what other people can't. Yeah, that's not bad. So maybe the Porsche is a good fit for you, or even the Corvette, but the Corvette is really for a special taste. But if you have time tomorrow, oh, Heditate. Thank you for the resub, man. Really appreciate that. Thanks a lot for the support, man. Yeah, if you have time tomorrow to start iRacing, try them out in demo drive. Okay, but now let's start with the first car. For a GT4 car, where are they racing this week? Ooh, Nürburgring combined, nice. But I guess there will be the Beamer, the fastest car again. Or the Mustang. Yeah, maybe I'll also do Nürburgring. I can only stream 3 times this week because I got more work to do. On Thursday, I'm planning to do Nordschleife with the touring cars, so I'm not sure yet. I still have to try to find some training time, but we'll see. I hope a lot of people will sign up. But yeah, GT4 on Nürburgring, also interesting. The McLaren is quite unique to drive. It was my first GT4 car that I bought, and I don't drive it too often, the McLaren. It's a bit... yeah, it's okay. But yeah, definitely an acquired taste. I enjoy to drive the Mercedes much more, and also the Ford Mustang. Also the BMW GT4 is nice to drive, and this is usually a pretty competitive car. Yeah, I mean, the McLaren is not bad by any means, but maybe try out the Porsche as well. I mean, tomorrow is demo drive available, so you can try them out. But I wouldn't buy the McLaren GT4 again. Ah, it's your first. Yeah, then I would definitely wait for tomorrow. And when demo drive is available, try them out. I hope this is like season 2 patch 3 tomorrow afternoon. So it's be like 1 p.m. or 2 in the afternoon it starts. And then at some point, like late afternoon, demo drive should be available for a few hours. So hopefully. I think it's best to try them out there. Perfect. No, usually it's like demo drive is available for at least 8 hours or so. Okay. So let's double check the weather again. We have mostly cloudy. Treq, the air temperature is 23 degrees. Wind speed 6 kph and the humidity at 40%. These are the VRS track conditions. Again, because Go Setups does not list them anymore for some reason. And track state at 50%. It will be super hot. I will start with the Mercedes this time. Let's get on track. Fuji is a track that's not too bad. I really like to drive it. Mugello last week was quite a bit more competitive than I thought. Let's see how it will be in Fuji. As always, I'm using the race setup, if we have one already. There it is. Let's go into the race setup. Let's go. As always, first 2 laps I'm trying to warm up a little bit. Get used to the track. Oh, really? More spins from streamers than at the Mugello track? Yeah, Mugello is not that easy. It was quite a struggle to get good results there. Hey, Simrig, welcome. Hope you also had a nice weekend. Welcome back. Yeah. I even have the glass today again. It's out of the dishwasher. Okay. All good. It wasn't too much to do. So pretty chill. But this week I'll have a bit more, so only 3 streams this week. But yeah, I'll do today, tomorrow racing GT3s, and on Thursday stream as well. But yeah, I think I'll do Nordschleife in the touring car. That's what you call working. MX5 and GT4, yeah, and the TCR as well. I guess a lot of people raced it. I will also race there on Thursday. But yeah, I will be quite popular as always. All the guys who only race Nordschleife will sign up for iRacing again. Yeah, I have the same issues, hesitate. I also like... I know the track, but remembering all the braking points, I don't know if this will happen until Thursday or not. I guess rather not. But maybe I'll learn in the races to go along with them. I hope not everybody is super competitive there. Okay, this last sector of Fuji is definitely the most trickiest part. Safety rating is at 3.75. Oh, that's quite good. I mean, and also like Nordschleife is a quite good safety rating farm from what I've heard, so. Oh, way too late. But I made it around. So track temperature will be definitely tricky here, 52 degrees. I hope the VRS track conditions are lying a little bit, because this will be quite hefty on the tires. Oop. Also, I added a small fuel data block in the stream, so you can see as well how much fuel is left when I mess up my pit stop strategy the next time. Oh, this will be definitely tricky here, especially when it gets slidey. But at least it's not a multi-class race. Yeah, at first I thought, okay, let's implement the complete fuel calculator again, but then it's really cluttered up. And I think this is like neat. And thank you for the follow, Fabio. Fabito, sorry. Fabito DX. Ah, now I made it much better. Yeah, I think Nordschleife should be a pretty good safety rating farm. Just stay out of trouble and try to follow the others around. That's my plan. On Nordschleife. For Fuji, it will be trying to qualify as far forward as I can and then try to get away. Because here there are a lot of opportunities again for dive bombs. And people will go for every gap that is there or isn't there. We saw it at Mugello last week. Okay, let's set an active reset point here. (52 degrees track temperature, that's... I hope it's not being that hot in the race tomorrow. But usually the track conditions are quite close. On 41.2. Oh. Also this corner gets more trickier the longer the race goes, because your front tires will struggle for grip after some time. Then you really lose pace through this kink. I think I've raced Fuji quite often already. It's not that long in the game, I think. A little bit newer. One of the newer tracks, I think. Let's see how this corner will be in the mid-engine cars. They have a tendency to over-rotate quite easily. So far into turn 1. The Mercedes feels a bit understeery. 21.1. Let's try this again right after the 150 sign. Down into second gear and close to the apex. Okay. Could have been a bit early on throttle, but I think it's fine. Let's try to get more aggressive here. And here I usually just try to stay somewhere around the inside. Messed up the exit here a little bit. Also the brake bias is quite far back already with the setup. 49.7. Oh yeah, staying in second gear here. A bit tricky. Next time around I'll try it with third again. This exit is so important. But you see already how slippery it is when the track is so super hot. Will be definitely not easy. 40.8. I lost it all again, but you can take a little bit of curb there for this corner, it's not a problem. This time I got a better exit here. Let's try to stay in second. And here to third. I was a bit faster. But yeah, not much really. Felt a bit weird. But usually it's a bit better when you're like in a higher gear and you don't need to activate the traction control that much. 40.7. Oh, now I got a good turn one. Here I'm slowing down a bit too much. Let's see. It's running wide now. This exit is always super tricky. When you're going to the throttle too early, it's quite easy to get an off track there on the outside. Try it with first gear again. Oh, it's already super slidey now. So if you mess up your tires here, will not get better. $140.76. But overall, the Mercedes feels quite nice. Not snappy at all so far. Also in the last sector. Car feels quite good. So in terms of driving feel, the Mercedes is definitely a contender for me this week. Oh no, I messed it up. Thankfully it's not a slowdown, just an off track. Oh yeah. Let's hit the reset button. Try this again. $145 is definitely should be doable for me. Maybe I'll turn in too early for this corner here. Not bad, just missed the apex a little bit. Was alright. Okay. Now let's try again with second gear. Ooh. Wow, so slippery already. A few laps. This will definitely be a tire battle in the end. Okay, but this looks like a decent lap. 146. I'll give it one more lap and then we switch over to the next car. Can use some of the runoff area on the outside there. So I'm not using enough. Oh, that's the... Oh. Just said that was a good corner and then I messed it up. Let's reset the car. Try again. Here we go. Turn one gets better and better. here I still think if I'm using too much curb, I lose the car or at least gets unsettled. Oh, that was too late. One more try. I'll try to focus up now. But I think a 40.6 with like 52 degrees of track temperature is not that bad for the first car. And it's still quite drivable. What should be the next car? I think the last time I raced here I also used the Mercedes. Can't really remember. The only thing that I remember is that it was an IMSA race and multiclass here was chaotic. Yeah, I'm testing all 10 cars, but usually just the first car takes me a bit longer to warm up to the track. Get used to the braking points. Yeah, now I messed it up again. But yeah, I'm doing this every week, like all 10 GT3 cars that I own. Except the Audi. Will get tested and then I will race the car tomorrow that I like the most. Yeah, I think a 146 it is. Yeah, it's alright for the first car. Audi best this week? Oh no! Because I don't own it. Thank you, Alino. Thank you for the follow. No, I don't own the Audi. I owned the old Audi. I don't think it was called Evo 1, but the one without the Evo. And then I just thought I didn't need to buy the Evo 2 version. Okay, my fastest lap was a 146.45. Let's write this down. 146.45. Handling was quite nice. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was also quite stable. And it had a quite good feeling, so not that bad. Let's update this. All right. Then let's go on with the next car. Should we go for the Acura right away? And let's try it. Japanese car. Should be doing well there. Let's see. All right. Oh, hamburgers. Nice. I think it's only raced in IMSA anymore or so. Or I'm actually not sure, but I think there's one car in IMSA that's still raced. Even though it's not that old, doesn't really get raced anymore in real life. But yeah, the heritage of this car is like the older brothers or the predecessors of this car are I'm pretty sure you know them, like the Honda NSX. And from the Super GT series. I think I've started to know the Honda NSX since Gran Turismo 2, I would say, with the Castrol livery. That's why I also run it on this car. Remember the Honda NSX. Yeah, so far the Acura is sadly the car that really lost out for me with the tire update. How long do we have the new tire model for the GT3 cars already? I think it's has been a year or so. And before that, the Acura was really fun to drive. But now, sometimes it's a bit hard to recommend this car. No, it doesn't really get used anymore. When it came out, it was the meta car for, I think, 2 seasons or so. And then they really nerfed it into the ground, and since then it never really recovered. It's a bit sad because this car really is like something different. It's still a mid-engine GT3 car and drives like this, but yeah, it has its own distinct feeling. Oh. But since the new tire model came out, this car feels just a bit weird for me. Really lost a lot of its appeal. Oh. Hello. Also was super nice over curbs at some point, but as you saw, it's also not happening anymore. Yeah, the Aston is on a lot of tracks the meta car right now. Hi, Grid and Go, aloha, welcome. It's actually quite nice that you're here. The track temperature that I got from the VRS site is 52 degrees. Already practicing fuel saving. Oh no! Will this be one of the races where everybody's fuel saving again? Oh. Okay, then we have to overthink our car choice. I think I turned off posting links, so I think it won't work. Is it on YouTube or something? Normally Go Setup's always posted... Ah, okay, then we'll look it up. Go Setup's always posted the track conditions in the video description, but they stopped it for some reason this week. I looked at the VRS track conditions and track temperature here is 52 degrees. So after 3 laps, every car will feel super slidey. Yeah, Long Beach is also one of these tracks where it's just a fuel-saving battle. But I thought, yeah, let's give VRS another chance if they got the track conditions right again. last few weeks they were a bit off. Ah, okay. So then it should be quite comparable then. But I just like this season especially, back then like VRS was always on point with track conditions in the race. But since this season they were always a bit off. I don't know why. I guess it's also not always like super easy because you still get like different temperatures in each session a little bit. In each race session. Fixed is much cooler. Yeah, I don't think I will do the fixed race. Too many bullies in there. Oh, now the Acura even feels a slight bit oversteery here. It's also interesting. Ah, okay. Ah. And then take the average. Acura might be the way to go for fuel saving. Oh, really? Okay. Is this so fuel efficient, this car? Yeah, but drivability is still... I mean, when tires are warm now, it has gotten a lot better. But my personal opinion is still that this car really got killed off by the new tire model. With the old tires, this felt so nice to drive. Ah, okay. Yeah, let's put an active reset here and check it out real quick. The fuel saving methods. Okay. Fuji guide, grid and go. No stop Fuji. Ah, 9 minutes ago. Let's check it out. Let me open a browser source. Here we go. Point 0.3 liters per lap, okay. Ah, you can see it here. Let me put it on top. What is going on now? Hello, browser source? Can you stay here, please? No, I broke it. Yeah, I broke it. No. That wasn't the best idea to move it right when it was live. Yeah, good job, Pete. Doesn't work anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on. Let's open a new one, a new browser source. Maybe that fixes it. 20 and 80. Okay. Okay, why am I not logged in here? Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I just wanted to compare some cars. Not your fault. Not your fault. Okay, doesn't work anymore, but I will take a look. Let's go again with the Acura then. So this is the car that's the easiest to save fuel. You say, let's see. Okay, we have a reset point. Oh, way too late. Always force feedback fades in again. I always have to keep that in account. Oh, my reset point was a bit late. Hi Davito, welcome. You're an Acura fanboy? Really? I mean, I love the looks of the car, or really like the looks of the car. But driving wise, Ah, you drove it at Mugello? Cool. So far, how are the tires? Yeah, they're already warm. But it still feels like the Acura, I don't know. If I will use it, but when you say it's the easiest car to save fuel in. Yeah, it will be quite hot here. Will be really slippery. To Imola we go. Yeah, have fun there, multi-class racing. Yeah, I mean, I really like Imola. And I thought about it, but there's also Nordschleife in for the touring cars this week, so I will do this instead. Yeah, I hope I have time for some training. On Thursday, I want to do my first touring car race at Nordschleife. Also, GT4 and Mazdas are there. Fuji fixed 36 degrees. Yeah, but 36 degrees? Is it so much more fun when all the bullies are there in the fixed race? I guess it depends when you're racing. But honestly, it doesn't feel too bad now. I guess when you're towards the end of your stint, it will be quite slidey. Okay, this car uses 2.75 on average without fuel saving. But thank you for the tip, Grid and Go. I'll write that down. Then we can see what else would be nice to feel safe. With warm tires, it's not too bad. Car's feeling alright. I have a feeling that it can get snappy here at some point. And also this week we have the start of the DTM series. That's my home track, Red Bull Ring. I guess this will also be quite popular. But Red Bull Ring is such an off-track simulator, I don't know. Sometimes I struggle with my home track. 41. And they're using, yeah, 0.8 liters per lap right now. Oh yeah, there it starts. Get a bit snappy. Lap times will be quite a bit slower. Yeah, I will try it out tomorrow. Just start last and then see. 1.1 seconds. Okay. Yeah, well, let's see. What else is a fuel-efficient car? .8. Because pace-wise, I'm not winning anything with the Acura right now. Maybe I have to sign up for some Grid and Go setups again and try them out. It's like the Go setups for the Acura, it always feels so meh, the car. Not really enjoyable, the Acura. And missed the apex by a mile. Ah, you're now on VRS. I was on VRS for quite a long time. Started out using Treq Setup Shop since I think 2019-20. Then I also got a second subscription to VRS because of the whole telemetry stuff and the lab guides back then. And yeah, since I started streaming, I tried out a few setup shops already. And overall, I would say the level is quite high. from track to track they always vary a bit, and of course the setup builder who builds the setup doesn't suit your driving style. If you're an average driver like me, you can't really adapt that well. Coach Dave is one of those I haven't tried. I haven't tried Coach Dave and Heimo. But these are basically the only ones I haven't tried. I've tried yeah, exactly. But I have to say, Grid and Go, your Porsche setup, it suited me super nice. Because normally I'm struggling always a little bit in the Porsche pace-wise. I like to drive the car. But when I tried your setups, the Porsche GT3, it felt awesome, and it was the first time that I was fast in it. So I don't know who builds these setups, but it just suits my driving style somehow. With the Go setups, I'm still always like not super fast in the Porsche. Yeah, track temp is going to be quite high, but driving is not that bad. 41. P1, yeah, P1 dogs is also... They were too sketchy for me to drive back then. I don't know, I always enjoyed like crack setups, and Go setups feels like a bit like that. A lot of the time they feel a bit safer, but that's fine for me. When I'm streaming and racing, I don't need the snappiest car. Yeah. Yeah, high 20s, but air temperature. I have it dialed in at 23 degrees air temperature, but this results in a 52 degree track temperature. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. With the safe setups, usually you can keep up easily if you have like decent enough pace at a certain track. But even the esports setups on Go setups are a slight bit too understeery at times for me. So yes. Like, especially since this season started, I start to tinker a bit, giving the cars more rotation at times. I don't know, maybe I also finally got better at driving GT3 cars, I don't know. Yeah, of course, also track dependent and track conditions. Like everything. everything plays in how a car feels for you at a certain track.
41.539.
Oh yeah, lap-wise, pace-wise, I'm quite off in the Acura. I already anticipated that. I'll try to... Oh my god, that... Such a bad... What was my... 41? It was almost a second slower. Yeah, as already said, I cannot be good in this car at all anymore. Oh, too late. Okay, let's give it one more proper lap. Then try the next car. Also try to write down the amount of fuel we used per lap. Get a comparison on what car is also viable to save some fuel and do a zero stop race. So far off. Okay. But if I can shave off almost a second there, I doubt it. Here it feels super understeery already. Yeah, no. No Acura for me, sorry. 281 was my fuel usage. No, you can use it. It should be definitely fine. Especially with fuel saving. 41.44. Fuel per lap was 2.81 liters. Okay, let me adjust this real quick. Yeah, I will edit. I'll have to redo the Merc, but I'll do this afterwards. Okay. Oh, it's always so weird that should be all right. Yeah, here we go. Handling, it was understeery. It was quite stable. Okay. Then, what else? Should we go with the Corvette next? Let's go with the Corvette. Here we go. Okay. See how the Corvette feels around here. I don't know if this car also should be fuel efficient or not. Let's find out. I would enjoy to race Corvette again. Near the Acura. Well, let's see. Yeah. Exactly. Where is he when you need? Yeah, right off the bat, the Corvette feels better than the Acura. I don't know. Hi, Racing Raven. Welcome. Hope you had a nice weekend. Hello. Let's see. Hopefully the Corvette is also as fuel efficient. Because Grid and Go already said that this will be one of those zero stop races again. I mean, not necessarily tomorrow when I'm racing. I guess there's still a bit of a wiggle room to make stops and not, but towards the weekend in top split, I guess you have to go zero stop. Oh, you. Good rotation there. And it's also starting to get a bit snappy. But way less understeer. And the Acura. I think the last time I raced here, I used the Ferrari, but it was a rain race. And I think in the rain you use even less fuel, so maybe it was really a zero stop race then as well. Or maybe it was IMSA, I don't really recall that. But first lap with the Corvette felt already nice. Ah, okay. I was a bit too aggressive with throttle application. That was my problem that I have with this car. There we go, much better. Yeah, when you know how to shift the weight in this car without making it snap, it really feels well to drive. And of course, too late here. But I think, especially here in the last sector, the car will get pretty tricky to drive in the end. Let's see. I think this lap will be already as good as with the Acura.
41.542. New fastest lap for you.
That was minimum, not average. Yeah, that's... Then you won't make it to the end. Grid and Go made a nice YouTube video about that. About the strategy you have to go if you want to do a zero stop. But I first will want to check out the cars and then also write down the fuel consumption. And then I will make my decision. I won't go for the Acura, even though this looks quite like a fuel efficient choice. I just don't like to drive it. It's not fun. Corvette, on the other hand, feels quite surprising right now. Not that tricky to handle. Also, fuel usage doesn't look too bad right now, 2.65. Let's see if we can get down to Mercedes pace levels. Half a second. Yeah, should be possible. The only problem that I have with the Corvette is here. It gets unstable in the fast kink. Yeah, right now I'm quite surprised how fuel efficient the Corvette is. Guess the Ford Mustang will be not the first choice this week. Yeah, to me it feels like 5 times better than the Acura to drive. And also fuel efficiency is better. Yeah. Right now I'm using about 2.65 on average. And I'm faster.
41.268.
I mean, the car can become sketchy to drive again towards the end. But I don't know. And now it feels quite nice to drive actually. Even for me. Yeah. Here you have to watch out a bit. Don't battle too hard here in these corners with the Corvette. Still feels like it can snap on you when you don't stay in your racing line. But other than that, it's a fun drive. Maybe I'll risk it. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is going to be a better lap. Ooh, there's the snap. Okay, downshift down here. Learn something. Yeah, that's the Corvette. Don't feel too safe in it. Can bite you. I'll bring the brake bias a bit more forward. Make it a bit safer for me. It's two buttons that you can assign. It's the active reset. Nice that you ask. I'm working on a YouTube video right now where I explain it. There are a few videos about this topic already out, but I can show you. Yeah, with one button you set the point where you want to be resetted, and then with the second one you reset the car, and it will also save the state of your car, so the amount of fuel you had and the tire temperatures and stuff. Yeah, it's only in private practice. It's only in the private practice sessions, but it's really helpful to like learn certain corners, especially on longer tracks like Le Mans or Nordschleife, where it's super annoying, where you have to wait like 5 minutes again before you can try the corner one more time. Just like make an active reset and then you can try this corner over and over. I show you after the stint with the Corvette. Just think I can go below 140 or 141. If I can keep it together. I'm still... Okay, now I won't downshift anymore mid-corner. Just stay in third. That's alright. Let's set another active reset. 40.9. I give it one more lap. 163. I mean, 263 was the amount of fuel I used. Oh. Yeah, here it's a bit sketchy. And whoop, okay. I'll show you the active reset. So basically you go into settings here, keybinds. There under spotter there is this active reset column. And there you set one button for setting the start point and one button for resetting to this start point, and that's basically all you need. And yeah, map this to the wheel and you can train certain corners quite easily. Okay, so Let's write this down. On 40.946. One minute 40.946. Handling was actually quite nice. It was quite a bit tricky to drive, honestly. I say snappy. And we used 2.65 liters. So, quite fuel efficient, this car. Let me update this. Here we go. As in to fix a starting point, yeah, like with the one button you just choose where you want to have your starting point of the reset. I would like advise you do it on a straight line where you have no steering inputs, because when you reset, your force feedback will get faded in again, and when you're like doing this in a corner, it's annoying. So like put the reset on something like where you have few meters of a straight line, and then go into the corner and then reset again. All right, next car then. What should we use next? I guess the Porsche won't be the best car for saving fuel, but I'm just interested how it feels right now to drive. Let's try the Porsche next. Weather conditions are still the same. Yeah, let's go. Also, I want some music. See what we have here. Well, let's go. See how the Porsche is doing in terms of fuel economy, but usually not the best car. Save fuel in. Let's see. Maybe we get a nice surprise. I maxed. My iRating is 4.3K. But it always varies a little bit. No, I don't do endurance at all at the moment, because I'm working on weekends. All the endurance races are on weekends. But yeah, hopefully in the future, maybe... Oh! Thank you for the follow. You think the Mercedes will be the best car on this track? Yeah, I have not recorded the fuel economy of the car. I have to retest the Merc, how much fuel it uses. Because apparently it should be possible to do a zero stop race here. Hello, we have front left rein, welcome. Oh, what a gentleman, very distinguished. Welcome in. We have front left grain. Welcome to the stream, thank you for stopping by. Fine piece of machinery you have there at your disposal. Yeah, I really have not looked at the fuel economy of the Mercedes. We have to retest it when I'm through all the cars. I was quite surprised with the Corvette before. Yes, 0 stop in the Sprint Series. Oh, also the Porsche feels a bit snappy already. Increase the force feedback strength a little bit. Yeah, usually, I don't know, in the past the Porsche wasn't the best fuel efficient car. Let's see. You hate the Porsche? No, I have to say sometimes it's the most fun car out of them all, but I'm usually not that fast in the Porsche. I always find myself like need to really push the car to get decent pace out of it. And that's usually way beyond what I'm comfortable with to push a car while streaming and talking to you guys, so I normally go for a safer option. There is the oversteer. Also the Porsche is almost as tricky as the Corvette. Yeah, here. Hello Chris. Is this famous Fuji Friedrich? I wouldn't say famous. Welcome back. Hope you also had a nice weekend, Chris. But at least here the Porsche is a bit more stable than the Corvette. That's quite nice. I keep messing up the last corner. No. Go. 1:40 is my goal. Let's see. Oh, the Porsche is even more fuel efficient. 2.5 liters. Okay, maybe I was completely wrong. Maybe the 6-cylinder boxer engine of the Porsche has like a different fuel mapping or something like this. This economy, it's the most important characteristics. Yeah, I also can like calculate right away how much euros per liter you have to pay. The Porsche is the Prius of GT3s. Yeah, it really is weird. Only 2.5 liters? Why would I go with the Acura then? Lambo is consuming the most fuel. My bet is the Ford Mustang. I actually don't know. Normally I don't really look at that. 41.9.
Hey, that was your fastest lap of the session.
Too much money for fuel, yeah. That's why I don't own a car in real life and just race them here. Keep the change. Yeah, and this race fuel is really expensive. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. Oh, of course not. Oh, I can't afford a car. But like, it's fine to go with train. I mean, if I would had a reasonable car, maybe I would kept it, but I was like working for 12 years and then I started university. And when I was working, I worked like 50, 60 hours a week all the time. Then at some point I thought, hey, I want to go to university and do this. And then I kind of came to me, maybe because I owned a huge Audi A6 all-road back then. And then it occurred to me, maybe this car isn't the best car when you're a student and you don't have income anymore. And yeah, at some point I just sold it because the insurance was like super expensive. The tires were expensive. It used a lot of fuel. And yeah, since then I go without a car. And yeah, couldn't afford one anyway at the moment, so just go where I need to go by train. And if I have a job somewhere that's not reachable with the train, I'll just take that into account in the bill and then just rent a car for a day or something like this. My first car was actually a VW Passat Classic. Klassischer Volkswagen. Still remember it was like forest green. I bought it from an hunter. Yeah, it's fine where I live now. In my hometown in Upper Austria, you cannot live without a car. But here in the city, it's quite okay to don't own a car anymore. Okay, the pace is not really there with the Porsche, but fuel usage is quite nice. I use around 2.53 liters per lap here. Oh, really? They only pay you half? What is their excuse? I know that's a common tactic. In German it's called a Teilschuld. Rob the bicycle. The cyclist for the other half. Oh god. You only get half of it, that's annoying. Yeah. And for what do you have insurance then? Okay, A little bit of a better lap, but yeah. I also won't understand this at all. But insurance companies are sometimes, yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah, now the Porsche is already super slippery. Last lap I used 2.52 liters. I don't think I'll be much faster in the following laps. Yeah, but what do? You need a lot of insurance in the States, right? Because when everybody can sue you, it can really get expensive, even though you have done nothing wrong. Here in Austria, it's still like... I mean, it's also not always there, but you always can like at least rely on common sense of people. 42.038. Insurance for everything. Okay, 41.2, but the fuel usage is much more interesting. 2.52 liters. Uh, 141.246. Let's write this down before I forgot it again. 141.246. And it doesn't work. Hello? Please. Because there we are. 141.246. And handling was not that bad. Stability, it feels snappy. But fuel economy, best car so far, 2.53 liters per lap. What, you pay extra insurance for someone uninsured hits your car? Oh, okay. Because you cannot get... Or why? What? I don't understand it. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't really is beneficial to sue them either because they have no money anyway. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, that's a banger. Yeah, so my music choice is usually more retro. Okay, what car should we try next? Porsche wasn't the holy goat. Let's try the Mustang. McLaren, okay, McLaren. Then let's go with the McLaren. Save best for last, yeah. But I don't know what's the best. Maybe the BMW is fuel efficient. I don't know. Let's see how the McLaren performs. Hey, I don't know if the McLaren is fuel efficient at all. We will find out. Don't think so. But I was also positively surprised with the Porsche's fuel efficiency, so let's see. Driving wise, on the first few corners, it's not too tricky, it's quite stable. Okay, also here on cold tires. Wasn't really that bad. Okay. How was the snap? Is that an active reset point? Let's see how the the McLaren will perform. Maybe you're right that the Lambo is the most, or is the car that uses the most fuel. See. The Lambo 720S, yeah. So far, the McLaren feels really good. In the beginning, I would increase the traction control a little bit. If you have a heavy throttle foot like me. But other than that, car feels direct to drive as always. And really doesn't get unstable here. A little bit of understeer. But that's nothing that I worry about. There we go. Now the tires are also getting warm. Already eager to see the fuel. How much fuel we consumed. Oh yeah. 2.75 liters in the first lap. 2 points. I thought the... Oh yeah, the Acura had worse, right? True. Interesting. And then maybe the Ford Mustang has like 3 liters per lap. You need to pit twice in the Mustang. You have to save already to make a one stop. No. Yeah, exactly, Simrex. American muscle. Okay. Now let's see. First lap with 1 tires. Oh yeah, 2.85 liters per lap. Okay, getting more now. You also need your private gas station with the McLaren. Oh, too wide. No, I'm not spinning. And iRacing, the amount of fuel you use up is tied only to the position of your throttle pedal. That's still a bit of a downside a lot of people have with this sim, because that's not really that accurate. Directly tie the fuel consumption to your throttle position. I don't heard anything that they changed it up, so I still think it's like tied to the throttle position. I mean, this could be, of course, old news already, but I never heard anything else, so I think it's still this way. I mean, still cooking the rears a little bit because I'm a bit harsh on throttle application. Car drives well. Am I fast in it? Not really. Let's see. If we can shave off 1.5 seconds. Oh, okay. I was a bit too aggressive. Yeah, really, like, I just saw it afterwards on social media. Someone that he died in a crash there. That's, like, you know, I always think like motorsport is already so safe, you don't think about something like this anymore. But it still has its dangers, apparently. Snappy with 1p. Okay, I will I will adjust that. Yeah, I haven't really checked out what happened at all. So the roll cage collapsed, or what happened? I mean, we don't have to get into it right now if you don't want to. Hello, Chimslib! Chapeets! Welcome, hope you're well. Hope you had a nice weekend. Ah, that was a decent exit. Let's see. Ah, okay, so from the side. Okay. Yeah, except like that Juha got killed. I haven't checked out the incident at all. Okay. Ah, you climbed another mountain on the weekend? Oh. A grade 1 scramble ridge to keep you busy. Ah, nice. How many mountains do you have left? When will you be done? Stream F? What? Really? Let me check. No. Really? Because I have like changed a lot of things and so far I have 0 missed frames. So I really think the changes I made were good. Was half a minute ago. Hmm. So it showed you the Twitch disconnect thing. Ah, okay. Interesting. Maybe it's yeah, the Twitch ingest server. I don't want to say too much yet, but I think I finally found the problem in my missed frame issues, and I don't think you ever like will come across that. But Nvidia has a feature where it can remove, like blur out the background of your cam, which I did in the past. And apparently this feature messes up the GPU scheduling. So when you're like tapping in and out of games, yeah, OBS does not get enough juice to render the stream. Yeah, good old. No, it's a direct plugin for OBS, but I deinstalled it now because, yeah, I was so thankful that the one guy already like had this problem on Reddit. You can do it with NVIDIA Broadcast, but you also can just download the SDK and then it will show up natively in the OBS filters. But it really sucks up a lot of GPU resources, and also somehow the CUDA cores that render or that encode the video, so yeah, when you're getting a rig. Oh! Okay, but I think we're done with the McLaren. 141.249 is my fastest lap. $141.249. But fuel consumption was super high, 2.82. Handling was actually quite nice. I really enjoyed it. I give it 5. Snappy with 2P as it should be. Okay. I don't know what to say about the McLaren. Drives nice. Bad fuel. Yeah, drives nice, bad fuel. Okay. What car next? Beamer or Corvette. Let's use the Aston Martin. Ah. No. It depends what you're racing, yeah. Okay, let's see. How much fuel is the Aston using? Yeah, but when you get your rig, your iRacing will go stonks, trust me. When you have like a reliable feel on the brake. It really makes a big difference when you sit in your rig and your distance from your foot to your brake and the amount of pressure always is the same. You will gain so much muscle memory that you don't know what to do with it. Okay, Aston Martin, a lot of slow corners. Yeah, nothing is holding you back then anymore, Jim Slip. Then you have to find something else like I do. For instance, I cannot afford an active brake pedal, that's why I'm so slow. Hi, Kotakui. Understeer is real? Yeah, it is. I flipped. Thank you, Prince of Oakland. I will adjust it. I'll just try do some good laps in the Aston Martin here. Oop. Come on. Here we go. As always, this car felt a bit understeery on cold tires, but now it's actually quite nice. Drive already. But it will be tricky out of slow corners, as always, with the Aston to get the car going. Yes. Oh, okay. It wants to oversteer. Yeah, Fuji will be a fuel-saving battle, so maybe more people will do Imola. Okay, 2.7 liters on the first lap. Oh my god, how much fuel is the Aston using? But at least the car drives quite nice here. Let's see if we can shave off. Oh, first lap was quite slow. No, I don't have time on a weekend. I would be able to do one on Thursday, but I'm not sure if I should because... Alright, Sabrex, see you later. On Thursday I have planned to do my first Nordschleife race. There are also splits on the weekend, but they are like not for European times. It's in the middle of the night. I think you can race on Friday on 2 AM in the morning. Or 5 AM on Saturday or something like this. Hi, Fighter Greg, welcome. Thank you for stopping by again. It's a bit weird why they don't do more primetime slots for the DTM races. Thursday evening series in every time zone, really? Okay, Simrix. Okay, fuel efficiency. Whoa. Okay. Just wanted to say that the fuel efficiency is not that bad in the Aston, but it's torquey as always. Okay. That's why they did it like this. Interesting. Hi, Michael. Welcome. Oh, IMSA League race here tonight. Season final. Then I wish you good luck for your race. I guess you're in the GT3, or are you in the prototype? In the Merc. Great. Great choice, Mercedes. Oh, okay. You're driving at Mugello today? Yeah, it's Aston Martin Land Mugello. Spider Greg, I guess you saw it during the week. But there are also other cars that are fast there. I really enjoyed to drive the Mercedes and also the Ford Mustang. Yeah, the AMG is not that bad there. Just don't cook your front tires and you should be good. Yeah. Almost everyone was in the Aston Martin. It was super annoying. .41.5 and Treq lap fuel usage 2.77 liters. Yeah, here it will be interesting what people will be using, because you can pull off a zero stop race. But right now the most fuel efficient car was the, don't remember it, was it the Porsche? Oh, it will start on a wet track as well. Oh, too late. Yeah, all the slow, super slow corners are poison for the Aston. That is true. But yeah, it was so good at Mugello, so it's fine. That not everyone is racing it here again. I mean, it's not that bad. I'm still messing up my laps quite a bit, so definitely can get faster here. But it's also not nowhere near compared to the Mercedes. Uh. 41.4. Try to shift a bit less. It's also on low revs. The Aston is usually not that bad. Ah. But when you have to accelerate out of a slow corner again, messes you up. This will not be my go-to car this week. I always want to counter the slow exit with more throttle, but then car snaps. I don't think I get any faster in it. 2.75 liters is the fuel consumption. Could be better, but could be worse. Let's give it one more lap and we go on with the next car. $4,648 laps. Wow, where can you look that up? Would be interesting to see how many laps I did already in all the GT3 cars. I got 61. I don't have that. But it's free, right? At least the tool. This corner, every time it gets me. No, I will not get any faster here. And fuel consumption was... No, not really. Okay, 2.73. And 41.389. Oh, the shift sound. Eight, 9. Handling was alright. Was very stable as well. I give it a 3 stars. Understeer. Oh yeah. Drives nice but bad fuel. And here we have decent fuel, 2.73 liters per lap. Actually it was 7.5. Okay. Then we have left the Ferrari, the Lambo, the Mustang and the Beamer. So far, fuel consumption, the Porsche is actually leading. Corvette is in P2. Thank you for the follow, Father Greg. Okay, then let's go on with the next car. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. Yeah, Ford Mustang, Lambo, Ferrari, Beamer. What car should we save for last? I think the Beamer is quite fuel efficient. Let's go with the Lambo. And then the Ford Mustang right after that to see which car uses the most amount of fuel. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just more into retro stuff. And I'm also trying to play less music now on stream and get more into talking. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I hear a lot of different kinds of music, but 80s is, as you're saying, it's always like something that I can hear without getting super bored after a short time. Race setup, where is it? Race, here we go. Let's try the Lamborghini. Normally the Lambo is struggling a little bit on faster tracks, so we might have a bit less top speed than some of the other cars. But let's see how it performs. Also the shift sound of this car. It's really enjoyable. Oh, totally missed the entry to the chicane here. There we go. But modern music better. I also can turn it off. And you can only hear the music that I'm singing. La la la. No. Just joking, I won't sing for you. Have you tried opera? To listen to or to sing? No, I think I understand a lot of like arts and entertainment things, but opera is still one of them that I don't really get. Also musicals is still a thing. I've tried it. Eh. This annoying display in the middle of the windscreen in the Lambo. Would be just so nice to just flip it away and then you can see actually something. Alright, Heditate, thank you for stopping by at the stream again, and I hope you have a good race. And hope to see you soon. Bye bye. Thank you for the resub. With 3.5 and oh, fuel usage not that bad. 2.64 liters. Oh, Missed the entry into turn 1 completely. Maybe the Lambo is somehow fuel efficient. Maybe even the Ford is. We will find out. Ford EcoBoost. But yeah, I still have to retest the AMG. Was by far the car that felt the nicest so far. Oh, come on. Can I get one corner right in this car? Okay. Yeah, who would have thought that the 10 cylinders of the Lambo don't use as much?
42.424.
Okay, now the last lap was at 2.69 liters. So it's increasing. Hi, Onabe! Welcome back. You will be driving the Porsche this week? I mean, it's very good for fuel efficiency if you're going for a zero stop race. But the setups that I used the Porsche with, they were quite snappy. So the car actually tried to kill me a few times during my stint here. But fuel-wise, it's probably the best bet so far. It was quite surprising. Ah, you drive the fixed race? Then you won't have to pit anyway. How is the Porsche in the fixed? Usually the fixed setups have quite a bit more wing, so it should be easier to drive. .7 and fuel was 2.72 laps. See? Porsche is very popular in the fixed. Okay. Ah, Z-gap and put car. Classic. Yeah, that's why it's the most thing. It's the the biggest reason why I usually don't race the fixed races. Because I feel like more bullies are driving the fixed than the open. Okay, now it's actually fine in the Lambo. First few laps the car felt actually a bit understeery. Here again, I was a bit too late. Ah, good exit. Oh, I'm actually getting a good lap here. Is it fuel efficient? 2.73. Not the worst car. I feel like with the Lambo there is a 1 minute 40 possible. So let me try this. It's good that this is only an off track and not a complete slowdown. Let's reset the car and try again. Let's try this again. Was alright. I'd better turn once. Okay, don't overdo it here. Braked a bit too much. There we go. Oh yeah, much better. Last sector now. Okay, messed up the last corner a little bit. But still kinda alright. Still a 141. Fuel is 2.71 liters. Let's give it one more try. Then, let's see. Also, out of corners, the car is super stable. Not twitchy at all. I quite like the Lambo here. Just would like to be more fuel efficient. No, no, no. Ah. Okay. There's definitely a 1 minute 40 possible in the Lambo. I just messed it up again. So it has to be a 141.077. But fuel was not too bad. Hi Moroccos, welcome. What a power move. What? 141.077. Fuel was 2.72 liters. Oh, not that good actually. But still better than the Aston Martin. Interesting. Okay, then I'll be right back. And we're going to, let me update the sheet. Thank you for the follow. let me update this and I'll take a short toilet break and then we'll go on with the Ford Mustang, see how much fuel the Mustang uses. So be right back. Another free white here. Uh-oh. I mean, come on. Is this what Porsche Cup is like? Wrong when I said I want to end this year 2025 with a bang. And here it is. Oh, thankfully I collected no one else here. Okay, I'm on the outside. I don't want to be on the outside, to be
Car
fair.
on your left. You've got a slow car on the right. Left side. There's an incident ahead. Keep to the right. Go left. Still there. Clear on the left. Car on your left. You're on the right. 3 wide. Still hold. Left side. 2 wide. Keep to the right. Clear.
Ooh.
There's an incident behind.
Another car in the grass.
You've got a slow car on the right. Slow car ahead. Left side.
The fastest car for me was the Mercedes. Again, I think also the last time I raced at Road America, I chose the Mercedes in the dry. In the wet, I ran the Ferrari. Okay, I'm back. Let's go on then with the Ford Mustang. Oh, really? What was your track temperature, Marocos? Usually, as you know, your pace can vary quite a bit with the track temp. And here we have actually 52 degrees this week. It will be quite hot. Ford Mustang, the next one. Here we go. After that, the Beamer. Oh, okay, and Ferrari for last. Oh, haven't heard that one in a long time. Yeah, let's see how much fuel the Mustang uses. There we go. I want to change the DC, I want to change the force feedback. Here we go. Yeah, when you leave it, like when you leave it basic, then it always has dynamic weather and it can change from session to session. And like to get a really compared time or pace to compare, it's better to use static weather, where everything is fixed and you have the same track temp every time. Okay, let's see how much fuel that the Mustang is using. Ooh. Okay, first gear is a bit snappy. Maybe I stay in second for this. Oh, this car is all super loud now. Okay, now it's better. Yeah, last week at Mugello, I really cannot see the last corner here at all in this car. I really had my best experience in the Mustang. So maybe the car finally grows on me. Oh, too late. Okay. I'm using a single widescreen monitor, a 49-inch, but one that has a pretty shallow curve, not the super aggressive curved ones. I also tried one of those, but I really didn't like it. Yeah, totally. I mean, I started out in iRacing with a 22:9 monitor. That was already a bit better than 16:9, but still a lot of corners were just blind to turn in, and it's really nice to don't have this anymore. Maybe, I mean, this last corner is now blind because the windscreen of the Mustang is so low down. But I think the only corner that is still blind to turn in for me is the last corner on Long Beach. That's the one that's so super narrow. I cannot see the apex when I'm like approaching this, but other than that, oh yeah, 2.81 already in the first lap. If you want to save some fuel, don't run the Mustang. But it feels good. Oh my god, I kinda start to really like this car a lot. What is happening with me? I already felt it last week at Mugello. The Mustang really grows on me. But here again, this car, it's power forcing the rotation in the last corner. Yeah. The meta car at most places with fuel nerf. Yeah, but I also think a big part of it, why so many people race the Mustang, is because it drives nice. Every car except the Aston and the Acura has great charm. Yeah, I think the Aston has its appeal. I like to drive it, even though I'm not good in it. Oh yeah, 2.9 liters, let's go. Oh my god. Where is Ford EcoBoost? Where? Missed the apex. That's alright. Yeah, I recently tested it in demo drive to to close my review series on YouTube with every GT3 car reviewed, and it really felt almost like a better Lambo, because the old one didn't really felt like that at all. The old one was snappy and a hassle to drive. Yeah, but we will get new cars. 41. Yeah, the sound also. Yeah. This car, I mean, this was only my third lap. Oh, okay, overdid it. Reset. The Mustang feels nice, but it just uses too much fuel. Yeah. But you can adjust this a little bit in the setup when you know what you're doing. Depends on the setup you're using. For me, the Corvette has this problem every week. Stepping onto the throttle and the car just goes straight. Oh, come on. Is it now getting slidey or what? Messed up turn 1. Okay, a bit better. I'll take it. The Mustang like reacts pretty heavily to shifting. Come on, what is going on now? Let's give it more TC. Okay, also turn 1 was a bit better now. Try to keep it in 4th gear. Don't make it that unstable. Yeah, that also helps. Try to stay close. Be inside there. There we go, much better already. Try second gear. Oh no, that's not good for the Mustang, second gear. Oh, also this sausage curb on the outside here is very tricky. I saw a car flip when it touched it. Like it made a complete kickflip. Yeah, 1 minute 40 is definitely possible in this. I'll try to get it. But fuel efficiency is definitely not up there. This car is just using up so much fuel. It's very hard to get a zero stop race in this done. Could be a nice challenge though. Try a zero stop in the Mustang. Yeah, come on. What a bad exit. But still, decent lap, I would say. I mean, I won't race the Mustang anyway. Uses too much fuel. 40.8, that's fine. And fuel was 2.89 liters. Okay. You need fuel when you're finishing in P1, yeah, but then people have to like push you across. 1 minute 40.841. Handling was feeling quite nice. With a 5. Stability, I give it a 3. Was loose on corner exit. And fuel was by far the worst now. .89 liters. So still the Porsche. Surprise, surprise, the Porsche is the most fuel efficient car so far. Okay, now we have the Ferrari left and the Beamer. What is the small thingy here that I still have? Browser source. Okay. Then let's go with the Ferrari and then with the Beamer. I hope that the BMW is fuel efficient. Maybe it's finally a BMW week to race. Okay. Fuji and... So this is a turbo car, maybe. Ferrari is efficient. Let's see. I actually have no clue how much fuel this uses. Quite understeery on the first few meters again. Classic. As always. Oh, okay. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, traction control is already at 6. 7 should be fine. Okay. Now let's see how the Ferrari does. I definitely raced it the last time we were at Fuji. Oh my god. Cannot get the apex at all. Tires are still too cold. But yeah, fuel efficiency will be a thing. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Now the tires actually get a bit warmer. Feels already better. So understeer anymore. Okay, now let's check out how much fuel the FFA is using. Oh, 2.6. Hmm. .6 liters on the first lap. Not bad at all. So here it's stable so far. Don't really wants to kill me. Okay, missed the apex here as well. Maybe it is another Ferrari week. So far, not really what I expected. Way more positive. Life's nice, of course. Feels a bit stiff again on the front end. But it's actually not that bad, and fuel-wise is doing a lot better than the McLaren so far. .62, and actually the lap time wasn't really hard to get. Ooh, yeah, maybe. I mean, we still have to retest the AMG for fuel. I'll take that. There we go. Actually, the Ferrari is not a bad choice at all this week. It's decently fast and fuel efficient. Oh, here we go. Let's go. This is going to be a decent lap. .47 and 264 was the fuel. Let's try to do one more and then like retest the AMG, and then we use the BMW as the last car. This corner is always a bit of a struggle. I still remember where people tried to dive me here and crashed into me. Classic. Also here in this twisty section, Ferrari always stays stable, controllable. Also because of the long gears, you don't really have to shift. Everything is fine if you do it in second gear. I really like this about the car. Hey, welcome back, Simrig. 145. Look at that. And fuel was 2.67 in the last lap. So not the best, but definitely not as bad as I thought. And it's only in 5 laps. Okay, 140.5. Let's write this down. 1 minute 40.520. Handling was a bit understeery, but very stable. And 0.67 liters was the fuel amount. Okay, then let's retest the AMG real quick in terms of fuel. And then save the Beamer for last. Actually, I think it's the Ferrari right now. It's really fast and fuel efficiency is also not bad. I mean, still the Porsche would be better, but I'm 7/10 slower in the Porsche. But Sabrex is right. It's the fastest car is not always necessarily the car that I will use. And the car that I like to drive and will drive. Okay. Race. Corvette big no. The Corvette is too unstable here for me, for my liking. The Corvette tried to kill me 3 times per lap. I don't wanna live through that. Okay, let's see how much fuel the Mercedes is using. Yeah. Let's get warm. Yeah, of course. These tires are bad. Way too slidey. No, now I'm just doing a few laps to get in the fuel data. Maybe fuel per lap would be also nice to display the stream. Still gonna send it. You did? No. Look away when I spin, Davito. All right. Let's see how much fuel. What? One click of rear wing. Yeah, maybe if you're not wrong, Prince of Oakland. Maybe if I just try the safe setup for the Corvette, maybe I'm fine. Never ever needed to use any actions in your chat feed, only shoutouts after raids. I mean, what else is there? Banning hecklers or something like this? But we never had those, but every time every time a bot is coming into the stream, no one of the mods is online. I always have to do it myself. But It's not so often anymore that a bot comes in, but they still somehow, like, they always try to get new ways. No, everyone is civilized here. 2.69 liters on the first lap, okay. Yeah, for the Merc it always takes a few laps to get the tires warm. Classic. But it's not as understeery as the Ferrari, that's nice. 2.69. So also the Mercedes fuel efficiency is not that bad. Oh, Feyenoord Rotterdam. Oh. Okay. How much fuel is it? 2.75. Okay, then let's go on with the last car. He won the cup yesterday, okay. Then let's start the Beamer and see how this car performs. Also, let me check out my comparison sheet here. Yeah, also the fuel is cut off. IMSA? No. It is fun. I really had fun racing the LMP2 car, but I had to make a decision between the LMP2 and the touring car. And yeah, sadly for now, I will continue racing the touring car for the season and doing the LMP2 in IMSA only when I have time. Yeah, because it's just too much. Also, when I have more work now, cuts away my face. There we go. All right, then let's go with the last car. I can't do every series out there, yeah. Race setup, here we go. Let's see what the Beamer can do. Last week I was really surprised by the BMW. Driving wise it was fun. Also the pace was not really off. Let's see how it performs here. Ooh, quite understeery. Is the BMW fuel efficient? That is the question. Is it decently fast? So I have to like think of a fuel target, and I also have to turn it on for the stream for you guys to see. 6.7. No, that's already old news. Nobody's saying 6.7 anymore. Hopefully. You're in a world of haters? No. No. Alright. Oh, sorry. Here we go. First flying lap. Oh, I haven't done a lap in this car. That's why we don't have a delta right now. So far, God, the Beamer is so stable. Stable as a rock. Even though it has the charm, it also has the charm of a rock in terms of driving. But it's really stable. Rocks are not stable from external factors? What? Now you're pushing it, Davito. We're close to getting a ban. The streamer is always right, don't you know? Wind and people. Oh my god. Oh! Fuel usage 2.49? Then, the only thing that's missing is the pace. Oh. It's not a job. There we go. Oh my god, is this going to be a BMW week? I mean, I did a 145 in the Fefe. Let's see. Yeah. It's not the most exciting car to drive, but right now it looks like it has the best fuel efficiency. That's new. Yeah. 41.4 is a... let's see now. Should be even faster. Oh, it also has torque. 2.58 liters did I use in the last lap. Still much better than the Ferrari. Woo. Okay, maybe I need to increase the traction control a little bit. I don't cook my rear tires. Okay, we are able to do a 140 for sure. Yeah. Come on, come on. Ah, still missing 1/10. Okay. Let's see if we can improve another half a second. Oh, I'll take that. That counts. So let's push the reset button. Try this again. Looks like the Beamer is good on pace and good on fuel consumption. Or maybe this is the car to use this week. Still trying to get closer to the lap time of the Ferrari. Oh yeah, I got a good exit out of here. It's nice. Is it good to keep it in third gear? Ooh. Yeah, the BMW has torque everywhere. Ooh. Another drift. Yeah, but when I'm not messing up my lap, turn up TC a little bit.
41.098.
And 0.61 fuel consumption in the last lap. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I mess it up. Corner is still very inconsistent for me. And let's try it again. All of a sudden it's super understeer now. Guess I just have to brake a bit earlier. And did I do it? No. What happens when I stay in 5th? Oh, it's fine. Made the apex. Corner exit was bad. My God. Ugh. Still a tricky exit here. Was expecting it to be a bit easier. But I guess if you're accustomed to the BMW's driving style, you won't have a problem to get up to decent pace here with this car. Guess it's just me. Hey, hi Vibe, welcome. Hope you had a nice weekend. Let's try it once again. 2.6 liters. Yeah, if you can handle the Beamer, it's definitely good in fuel economy and pace. Hi Ronnie, moin. Welcome. What? Really? Half a second in a Nordschleife race? Whew. That sounds quite intense. There we go, finally, yeah. Exit was okay-ish. Yes, I will try to do it. This week I only have 3 days to stream. But yeah, tomorrow I will do GT3 racing, and on Thursday, hopefully, if I can get some practice in, I will do my first race at the Nordschleife with the Audi RS3 touring car. Okay. Yeah, I'll do my best. I still think it's good practice, because I need to learn the track anyway, and hopefully TCR is not super competitive, but I guess we will see how that goes on Thursday. Oh, no sliding, please. 40.9. Oh, the Beamer is really fuel efficient. I cannot handle it that well, that's the problem. Just not good in this car. And again, half a second. But it uses way less fuel already. 41.1. Okay. 140.959. That's just the Pete tax. Why I'm so slow in it. GT3 is getting kind of stale, yeah. I think next season they will bring something. 959. Handling was alright. Ability was very stable. And we had 0.59. All right. Because I'm a Bavarian neighbor, I get a negative buff. Oh. All right. So there it is, my GT3 car comparison for this week's GT Sprint races at Fuji. And yeah, if you want to do a zero stop race this week, you also have to take in account the fuel economy of each car. And the best car in this regard was actually the Porsche, but I wasn't really fast in it overall. I would say if you have decent pace in the BMW, go with it. The BMW M4 GT3 is quite fast at Fuji and just not in my hands. And it has a really nice fuel economy. I will go with the Ferrari maybe, because I was really fast in it, and if I can save enough fuel, maybe I can make a zero stop race, but we will find that out tomorrow. The Merc just used too much fuel for my liking. Porsche. Corvette also did good. Maybe a safe setup in the Corvette is fine. But yeah, we will find that out tomorrow. And as already mentioned, we bring up my stream plan. I'll be online tomorrow. As always, your lunchtime racer, if I can call it that. And I will be also online on Thursday, and I'll try to do some Nordschleife racing in the touring car. So I'm still not sure if I should do it or if I will be able to get some practice in. But yeah, we will find out. Yeah. Then who should we raid? Let's check that out. Who is online? All right, Sabrax. Thank you, man, as always. Have a good evening. Okay, let's see. Who can we raid? Hans Redneck is playing something different. Cutting Corner is... Oh, he's Fuji. Simracing Grandpa is doing some oval. Dempsey's online. Let's raid Corny. He's a nice guy. Okay, guys. Hope you all have a nice evening and rest of your day. Let's raid Cutting Corny. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the follows. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.